if... Okay, so I'm doing a screen record video so I can show you guys what you need to do in order to make the title graphics, because I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm going to be on set this weekend. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our new title card, and we'll just call this title card 1. It's just going to be an example. I already put in the pixel sizes, so it's 3840 and 2160 because that's the 4K video that we set it to. You have to do 16-bit because I think for some reason the 32-bit doesn't work on for certain things that we have to do in creating the alpha channel. And I put 300 pixels per inch for resolution. Don't really know if that's important or not, but that was what the default was on one of the computers at school. Great, so then we do okay. So we have this new thing. Now, what you're gonna do is the first step you're gonna do is to make a title. So you click on that little title button, you make a title. So we'll say option 1, Dr. Zizmore, right? Enter, because you're done with that. Then what you're gonna do is make a new layer, and we can call this background layer. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't super matter. Okay. Now, you're going to drag the background layer down there. You can just hide it for now. What we're going to do is we're going to zoom in here. I guess I'll make this a little bit bigger so that we can all see it. That didn't work. Me and my Photoshop skills. There we go. And then we're going to make it white because that's what I remember the titles being. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna select just these titles. So we're gonna use this lasso button and select just the titles. Then we're gonna go to this background layer and we're gonna fill in what we just created, this zebra striped outline of our title, with white using our fill tool. Then we're going to deselect. You can deselect doing Command D. And we're going to fill in all of the rest of it with black. So basically the way that the alpha channel works is that anything that is black will show up as being transparent once we make the TIFF file and transfer it into Avid or anything. Because for some reason, I don't know, Avid and other programs have trouble reading the other stuff. If it's like transparent, it won't always show up. It might come up as like a white background. Okay. Now, the next step is reselect this white area. So we bring up our title layer again, and we just lasso that again. Sorry, I don't know why that wasn't working. Great. So now that we've lassoed it again, okay, so then we go to our menu, and we do this thing that says channels. So we want this layer still selected. Okay, so we go to channels and we click on this button down here and it'll create this new alpha channel. Okay, so then we'll just go back to our layers menu and we turn this off and we turn this back on, and then you're actually done with this layer, so don't worry about it. But basically now we just have to save it. So we do save as. We'll say title card test. Save it as a TIFF, save with the alpha channels, save with the layers, although we don't need, yes. Save with the layers. And I'm gonna set that to my desktop. This is all fine. Don't worry about the thing that says save transparency because we don't need that. And you can say okay. And then we go to our document on the desktop, and we have this title card test. Those are the other ones that I made earlier. But if you'll see, it'll load. Now, I obviously didn't do a very good job selecting some of those things, but if you'll see my my earlier one, it ended up working perfectly. So be sure when you do the lasso tool that you select all of the outlined title card. And that's it. And then when you drag that into Avid, it should work. Only the title should show up. If you have an issue, don't really know how to help you with that.